Hey you guys, what's up here? It's Rare Pull Society, and first of all I wanted to go ahead and apologize to you guys since I don't really upload too often. I am quite busy outside of making these types of videos. I do work a full-time job, planning to work a little bit of part-time somewhere else to kind of help fund opening packs such as today, which is what we're going to be opening, our Grand Archive Distorted Reflections, which I've heard a lot of good things about this booster box. So I don't want to make things too long. I want to make sure I kind of get everything out of the way. And yeah, so I'm actually going to start calling this segment where I just kind of talk about different topics while opening packs. I kind of want to do, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think I'm going to call this segment Pulls and Perspectives. So it's just going to be me opening a booster box, talking about different things that are going on in the TCG, any new booster boxes, any new arts, promos, things like that. I would definitely like to go ahead and, do something of that sort when it comes to that. So yeah. And first of all, I also want to kind of say congratulations. I know Austin was able to hit on that Lunar merchandise set that came out a couple days ago, and there were a couple people. I'm going to go ahead into that a little bit more in regards to that, but yeah, the different topics I kind of want to cover today is a TCG player promo that they ran on, I believe, Thursday or Friday, which I missed out on. I do want to talk about my goals for this YouTube channel, what I want to do with it, and starting an Instagram, because it's kind of hard to make a full longer video as opposed to like a quick post so you guys can see and get updated quickly, which is what I noticed when it came to the TCG player promo that came out. So I'll go ahead and go into that a little bit deeper. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and open this, my thoughts on it, and yeah, so let's go ahead and kind of get started on this. And again, welcome to episode 1 of Pulls and Perspectives. So first of all, perspective wise, this is going to be a first edition booster box. I want to do first edition booster box here. As I mentioned, I did make a Instagram, Rare Pull Society. You can look it up. It's going to be the same logo as my profile picture. I'm going to be on there as well. I'm only going to follow just a couple of people so you guys can know who I am. It's going to be Grand Archive, which is what I'm going to be following, and a couple others. So I'm still kind of working with that and making sure everything looks good. One of the things I definitely wanted to do in that Instagram is, like I mentioned, I want to do more of a quick, faster types of videos, announcements, things like that. I also kind of want to do altar boxes. Now, I've already mentioned about altar boxes. First edition are going to be like the better version of the booster boxes in terms of rare pulls and the serialized cards. So I was thinking of doing maybe faster altar booster boxes since they are cheaper on the Instagram, which I think might actually be better for it, and just kind of like pull quickly, kind of talk about different things, and just kind of hearing your thoughts. It's easier to respond on Instagram too, since I'm on there a little bit more than I am on YouTube. And like I mentioned, I am quite busy, so it's really hard for me to get everything done. But yeah, so let's go ahead and kind of get started with this, kind of rambling on about that Instagram, Rare Pull Society. You just put me there on my @ I try to make a Twitter account as well, just so I can get that name, so nobody else takes it. So yeah, Rare Pull Society, you'll be able to look me up. I'll see if I can find and post my little @ there. I do apologize about all of this. I haven't gotten to it. I was basically going to start panel lining, which basically means all of these little crevices, except the gold parts, but kind of like through here, very small, you start to panel line with black ink to make everything kind of stand out a little bit more. And yeah, I also really like Gunpla. It's really fun for me. It's a good pastime, and I like to model them over on my little display case. I still got to put stickers on here to make it look cooler. And yeah, so that is my kind of other little hobby towards the back, and kind of goes with the overall feel of the YouTube channel of TCG, you know, hobbies, things like that, that people kind of just want to take some time to go over. But yeah, so that's kind of the first thing there in terms of the Instagram. And ooh, I like how bigger the box is. I know Phantom Monarchs is, ooh, look at that, that's really cool. Phantom Monarchs is the newer set, so I'm not sure if they're gonna stick with this style of the booster box where you have it laid out in 3, or if they're gonna go with the smaller one. But this is first edition, and as I mentioned, Alter booster boxes, since they are cheaper, I'm thinking of doing those with the Instagram, so I can kind of push out a little bit more content. I want to at least be able to post once a week at minimum, just because of how busy I am. But let me know down below who else hit on that lunar the lunar merchandise set that came out. So I didn't get anything, unfortunately. I kept getting stuck, and that's one of the things I want to talk about too while we rip, is I got stuck on a lot of the calculating shipments, and I kept refreshing. It was definitely a harder thing to get. I did see a lot of people hit. It was up for quite a while, actually. If I'm not mistaken, it was maybe about 2 to 3 hours was how long the drop lasted for. Like I mentioned, it was pretty exclusive. It was really hard to get. Weirdly enough, I know Tristan and Lorraine sold out first, within the first hour for sure. And then, of course, I think her name was, wow, brown-haired girl. I forgot already. Anyway, Rye was the last one, which is weirdly enough because he only has 400 of the units that sold for him. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. But yeah, overall experience, I didn't like it too much. I had lots of trouble, but I did see a lot of good news. There was a lot of feedback. I do apologize about my skin here. I've been having some issues, some skin problems. So I've been putting lotion, but it's not really working too much. Anyway, but yeah, there was a lot of issues. A lot of people were having tons of issues here and there, and I wasn't the only one, luckily. If you do join the Discord that they have, Merlin's Marketplace, they actually keep tabs on a lot of that kind of stuff. And we actually got updates throughout the drop to know why it was going down, if there was any updates and things like that. That's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Summon Gale. Action spell. Let's see if we get anything here. Common, Lower Abyss, and we got our first rare here. Butler's Augury. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and kind of put this off to the side. But yeah, there was definitely some communication from the core TCG admins, so I actually really like that you know, there was somebody there to let people know, hey, we're working on it. You know, I know things are not going as planned, so it's good feedback. I'm not too mad as a collector. Yeah, sucks that I missed out on it. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm actually gonna end up buying the just the non-foil promo cards themselves, just to so I can keep them safe and kind of put them in my collection. But yeah, for everybody who hit, congratulations. And for those who didn't, well, you know, they're gonna go on sale. Somebody will end up selling some of them, so it's not gonna be too bad. I did hear this booster box is definitely there's a lot of value in the cards right now, so hopefully we hit some pretty cool stuff. My chase for this box for sure though is going to be I think it was the CSR Snow White Wise Queen. It's an amazing card. I love her. I want it super bad, and I hope I can pull her. So maybe we get lucky enough and I pull her, but she's super cool. And the top hit for this box is going to be the Alice Golden Queen, which is going to be the serialized card for this set. So that's going to be one of our top hits as well. I also did see Diana Moonpiercer, which was really cool. So let's go ahead and see. I do apologize about all the wobbling here. Yeah. And as I mentioned, for that Instagram, another reason why I wanted to go ahead and, ooh, that's actually pretty cool. And our rare here, Nightmare Coil. Beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and put our rare over here. For the Instagram, the reason I say that was because I did miss out in letting you guys know, and I do apologize just because of how busy I missed out on it too, was the TCG Player promo that they had. So TCG Player basically did a collaboration with Grand Archive, and I'll put a picture up on screen of the card itself, and it looks super cool with Lorraine kind of just chilling, looking at her cards, which is what I basically do, while having the computer up with the TCG Player logo, which was really cool. It was basically you buy anything over $100 and you got a chance to get that exclusive promo. So I thought that was pretty cool that they did that. I missed out on it. I pretty much knew the day of, but I was at work and I never got a chance to basically go for it. So that's another reason why I want that Instagram is if I do have it, and if you want to, you can follow it. On top of doing booster box breaks with alter boxes, I can do quick little updates like, hey, watch out, there's a cool promo coming up. Promos like that are exclusive. There was only 4,500 of them as far as I'm aware. And yeah, so those are kind of the things that that I kind of want to do with that Instagram, so it's easier to communicate with you guys. This is the Diana Moonpiercer that I was talking about, but it's signed with a signature with it being the CSR. So yeah, this is what we're looking for, but in a full art. Cool. But yeah, and while we're on that subject of that TCG Player, I kind of did look into this set a little bit more just to see what other cool cards there were and what kind of pulls. Let's go ahead and take a look to see what our uncommon is here. Man, this art is so good. I turned off my flashlight here so it's not like glaring, but I feel like I'm missing a little bit of light. So this is what sucks of being brand new to channels, is I don't have light. I don't know how to do different things, so I apologize for that in advance. This is awesome. Look at that. It's gonna be our uncommon and our rare. This is cool too, Spectre Diffuser. This looks like it's gonna be kind of like it's a protective shield against spells. So that's really cool. It's gonna be our uncommon here. But yeah, let's go ahead and just kind of continue on. I've been looking through, like I mentioned, the CSRs and the CURs are really hard to kind of price check just because of how difficult they are to pull and how many, how much there's not a lot of liquidity when it comes to these cards, which is not my issue because I want to collect them. But I know for some people that do want to liquidate them, you can go to Merlin's Marketplace, and they should be a little bit more easier to liquidate, but it's a peer-to-peer. There's no it's not like eBay, so you're kind of putting yourself out there if you're gonna try to get something like that. Oh, we got another Moonpiercer here. Ooh, this is cool. Deadly Opportunist. Two of Spades. See, kind of like the card theme and everything about this. I like how they did that for this because it's an Alice in Wonderland type of set, but I kind of hate how they added all the chess pieces to Phantom Monarchs, which to me makes no sense. I don't know about you guys. A little bit of a rant there. That's an awesome. Whoops. Got cards all flying all over the place. Whoa, look at that. Flamebound Drog. It's an ally warrior. I was looking on how to play this game. It reminds me a lot of Hearthstone, if you guys played Hearthstone before. Hearthstone is one of my favorite games to play on mobile. So These are uncommon, and our, ooh, would you look at that here. Noble Dissolution. It's gonna be our first super rare. Some of the super rares are actually worth some money, just because they're playable. So I don't know about this one. I'll go ahead and put something up on screen. But yeah, you know, super rares can run anywhere between $5 to about $15. Some of the ultra rares closer to $25 to $50, and of course our one of the other top hits as an ultra rare, which is the possibility of us getting here, is going to be that the Looking Glass, which I heard is a very competitive card. It's upwards of $150. So hopefully we can get something like that. I know it's a competitive card. I would love to have it, but I may have to sell it if I am able to, just to get some more booster boxes, so I can rip them for you guys here. That would be the only reason why I would actually get rid of them, but we shall see here. Ooh, that's cool. Got some more allies, Undying Dreams, Take Point, Scavenger Raccoon, Nocturnal Blossom. That's weird because I can't see where I'm putting the cards because I have the camera in front of me. I do apologize. But yeah, and then another thing I wanted to kind of talk about here today was definitely the new booster box that's coming out. I'm gonna do a full review on it, kind of have some more pictures and, you know, just go into more details. But it's definitely something that I want to open and buy a case of, because it's double the rate. They're doubling the rates, or almost 2.5, I believe, to get CSRs. And any little chance I can get, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and try to go for it. So it's gonna be our rare Devious Welcome. Nice. Hopefully we can get through most of this here today. I don't want to make a part 2 video. I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a part 1. Let me know what you guys think about that Instagram idea of booster boxes, ultra booster boxes, just because, like I mentioned, they're also cheaper to manage, while I can do first edition boxes here for the chases of the to chase down the CURs, sorry, the serialized cards. Backdash, look at this art, it's just so amazing. I really am liking the whole aesthetic they have going on with the Alice in Wonderland theme for the cards themselves as well. Evercurrent Raider. I love creature cards, they're super cool. There is a CSR version of this card, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. We got our uncommon and our rare. Stelia Shower. Nice, nice. For our first row, we've got about 2 more here, and I have a ton of trash. Kind of clean up over here, make sure it's not too bad here. Perfect. But yeah, as I mentioned, Snow White Wise Queen is gonna be my chase for this. Super, super sweet card. I don't know about you guys, but I love the way it looks. That's my chase here, and I will get her at some point. So it will take me forever, but I will. One of the topics I kind of wanted to bring as I was kind of looking through the different arts was, I like how the altar sets, the altar booster boxes have that unlimited print run, but they still keep the SCRs really still, I want to say, like, they're still hard to hit. And I love that, because basically as the community starts to grow more and more, they could still continue to print the cards without hurting the values of the CSRs. And because of the playability factor, Profane Bindings, that's a cool rare. Because of that, as I mentioned, that, sorry if I'm doing it off the screen here, guys. That playability factor for the Path of Silver, it keeps the value up. So I really, really do like that part of Grand Archive. And then I was thinking, I don't know, what are your guys' opinions on the CURs? Okay, for example, I'm gonna put this down because I need to explain this. The way that they do CURs, right, it's a print run, they do all the prints. I'm assuming they spread out the collector ultra rares, the serialized cards. I'm assuming they spread them out throughout the entire print run because it's a one and done set for first edition boxes, right? So if for any reason, and there is a tracker that people use to know how many cards have been found, but what happens, or what do you think would happen once all of the CURs are found? And let's say I have this box that I didn't know I had, and all the CURs, collector ultra rares, have been found. This is really cool, actually. I love that shield. Green aesthetic. That bow is amazing. What would happen to do you think there would still be value in these? I think the value would actually go down just because all the cards for that were already found. So I'm not sure what exactly would happen. This is pretty cool. See look at that. Look at that aesthetic. Alice in Wonderland. Super cool art. I am really loving these. The promotional arts, and I have seen the term CPR, which is going to be basically another term of saying the collector promo rares, which is basically what I missed out on for all of the cards that came out. Collector promo rares is what we're going to call them, CPRs, which is going to be that TCG promo that we saw and possibly more in the future. See, that should have been a rook instead of just a servant, but that's just me. These arts are so cool. Look at them. Veiled Oracle, Flame Drog, another awesome card. Purge Tempest, Flowing Alvi, Safe Paragon. We got our uncommon here, and our rare, Extorting Blackjack. Super nice and super cool. Eventually as well, once I open more and more boxes, what I want to do for the community is, especially in my local area, I want to be able to take these cards and become a vendor. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys think that's a good idea or not. I think it sounds kind of fun. I think it'd be pretty cool to have a vendor for these cards specifically, especially people who like to collect, even just having some ultra boxes. I want to keep all of my first edition boxes just because of how the way that they look. I'm gonna keep all of the the super rares, ultra rares, and any CURs up here so you guys can see them. But as you can see, like, it's getting darker in my room, and that's because it's becoming later on in the day. But I hope that doesn't bother you guys too much. I left a window open to have some extra light come in. A couple extra comments. This is a new one. That's cool. Oh, Rhino, 5 of Hearts. Another Wind Rider. Nice. Got our uncommon with our rare. Ooh, 2 uncommon, sorry. And then our rare right behind that. Super, super cool. Beautiful. I do want to appreciate a couple new subscribers that joined on. Thank you guys so much for the support. Just watching the videos in general and subscribing is enough to kind of help me continue going with these unboxings. Like I mentioned, we're also still missing a couple super rares. Hopefully we get a couple more, some foils and the ultra rare. It's not guaranteed, but I would love to see a foil. A super rare foil would be nice. Sudden Steel. Look at that art. Man, if Pokemon had something like this, Pokemon would go crazy. Look at that. And I want to know how big do you guys think the community for Grand Archive is? Let me know down below. We got our second super rare. I wish it was foiled, but I love weapon types. I love having like artifacts, weapons. Magic the Gathering did something similar with when it came to this. I think they did a serialized Lord of the Rings 1 of 1, The Ring. I think Post Malone bought it for like millions of dollars, and I thought that was really cool. I don't know about you guys. I think it is getting a little too dark. I'm gonna go ahead and give me 1 second. Let me take a look here. All right, we're back, you guys. Sorry about that. I turned on my flashlight just because it was getting a little bit too dark. So now you guys should be able to see the cards a little bit better. But yeah, so as I was mentioning, like that Post Malone, he did he was able to buy the 1 of 1, The Ring Magic the Gathering card. And I thought that was like really, really cool. The ring itself was foiled, full art. It looked really, really cool. I love the way that they did the whole, that whole like event. It was definitely something out of this world, and hopefully Grand Archive can kind of achieve that type of magic. And we've got our rare here, Dyadic Fletcher. As I mentioned, we are looking specifically for good old Alice, Golden Queen, which is going to be our serialized card for this set. We're also looking for My Chase, Snow White Wise, Queen, Diana Moonpiercer, Looking Glass, Liminal Guide is another one. Then we also have Devouring Malice, as well as Excalibur Reflected Edge, and pretty much any of the super rares. So if you guys are wondering in terms of cost, this box costed me about $75. I bought it off of, I believe it was Game Nerds, and it was on a promotion. It was at $75. Usually this box costs around $100 is where I see it on eBay. So it is a quite expensive box to get, and that's why I bought a couple of these, since I had the extra money to be able to start this channel here. We haven't gotten any foils, so hopefully we get a foil here. Got a rare. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be our third super rare. Look at that art, she looks really cool. Ranger. It looks like it's a spell, it's not an ally, so that's actually really cool. I like the way that they do all of these. It makes it very simple and easy to know what the cards do. I'm still learning how to play the game, but I have yet to play a game with someone. I want to be able to order a starter deck and then just kind of build it from there, just because I don't know how to build the deck exactly the way that I want to. I need to see more cards so I can get it. I'm going to be more of a casual player, I'm not going to lie, just because it'll be easier not to have to keep up with competitive rules and stuff like that. Beast Paws, Sudden Steel, Fight for the Crown, Devoted, Martyr, and I apologize for my words. Sometimes I don't know what it means. So this one's Ashwound Shot. 5 of Hearts, that looks epic. Alrighty. Getting into our uncommons. And our rare. Mad Tea Party. Direct reference, as I mentioned. I think I've already mixed some of my rares over here, huh? Yes, I did. I kind of lose track of what's going on. Let's take a look here. Common. Oh, so it's just this one. Boom. We are about a little over halfway through the box, so not too bad. I will try to at least post every Sunday. Because I'm going to be working on the weekends, Friday nights and Saturday all day at a restaurant for extra hours, so I can afford these cards because it is very expensive. Got our comments here. I love to hear what you guys' thoughts are as well. You know, I'd like to know, what do you guys look for when it comes to a new TCG? What kind of what are your guys' favorite cards? I know my boy Austin, who watches pretty much every single video I post, and he was lucky enough to get that Tristan. Oh my god, look at that, 3 hearts right here. A full art of her would be awesome. Foiled up. I wish this was foiled. Man, I still haven't hit any foils. What is up with this here? Oh man, alright, well. Can't get down on our luck. Maybe it is saving all of our luck. No foils, but we're gonna get a super awesome. My good old Snow White Wise Queen. That'd be awesome if I could get that actually. Let's take a look here. Radiant Origins is gonna be the new booster box. As I was mentioning about the booster boxes, Radiant Origins. It's gonna be the next one that's coming out. I would love to go ahead and buy a case of it, if not 2 cases. And definitely open one booster box here and there. I definitely kind of want to hold on to those. Ooh, is this our 4th one? It is our 4th one. Look at that. Rogue Ace of Hearts. Wow, that's gonna be our 4th super rare. Just because of the double chances of being able to get. I haven't seen any of the what was it called? Any of the arts that have come out for it, but I have high hopes that they're gonna be really cool, especially with this type of art here. Look at that. I've seen this card already. We got a couple of those. Nocturnal Blossom. Whew. What's your guys' chase for this? Let me know down below. Here's our rare. 5 super rares, you guys. What is this box? Look at that. Sunken Battle Priest. That's so many super rares and I still haven't even gotten a foil yet. What is this box? What? Come on. Where are my foils? All right, we're down to our last. Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 packs, you guys. Come on. CSR. Oh man, this makes me kind of mad. Or foils. This might be it. I don't know. I'm feeling the last seven packs. I'm feeling it. Let me know what you guys think. Come on, Royal Ordinance. This is gonna be Atlas. This is Atlas. The Golden Queen CUR is really, really cool. It'd be awesome to get that. But we're looking for foil. Anything shiny? Nope, nothing. Oh, sorry. Nothing shiny though. Gale Shot. That's awesome. That's new. I haven't seen that. I love this. This ally. This creature. Super cool. Got our uncommon. What is going on? Dude, another super rare? What? That makes 6? Where are my foils? What is this box? Oh my god. And they've been back-to-back super rares too. What is going on here? Oh man, okay. I'm getting hyped over here, dude. What is this box? This is only my 2nd box that I've opened on this channel. And I've opened every single box. I haven't opened anything outside of YouTube. Everything you guys are watching is every single box I open. I'm not doing it outside with family, friends, or anything like that. Everything I want to do with Grand Archive is going to be here on my channel. So, come on. It's going to be crazy. Anything shiny? Dude, I'm not going to get any foils. Dude, what? I wanted a couple foils. Oracle, Purging Tempest, Flowing Obi. We got 5 of Hearts here. There we go. Oh my god, and it's a weapon. Look at that. That is awesome. Look at that. What is that? Trivart Dream? It looks like it's some sort of bow. Yep, Ranger Arc. Dude, this looks awesome. This is so cool. I love that. I'm keeping this. That is worth a sleeve. Putting that over here. Oh man, what is that? Was that a common? I think it was a common. Oh my, it's a rare too. Dude, a rare foil? I've had common foils, but a rare foil? It's about time. Super rare? Nope, regular rare. That's awesome. Love that card. This has been a really awesome box. Super lucky. I'm not gonna say we are unlucky, but getting that many super rares and then a foil, I'm hoping for a super rare foil. With this many freaking super rares we got, this definitely has to be coming up. All right. Moon Piercer. So many Moon Piercers. I've seen so many Moon Piercers. I think it's gonna be a CSR Moon Piercer that I'm gonna get for this card. I haven't seen, there is a the Snow White Wise Queen card that's not bordered up like this. That's like this. It's got the border and everything. I haven't even seen her yet. Where is she? I want to at least get the art for it. Drowns, Dread Stream, Favorable Omens. Got her uncommon. This is cool. Uncommon. And rare. Okay. Duplicitous replication. Nice. Go ahead and put that here. Whoops. Dude, this is so unfortunate. What if I don't even get the card that I want? I don't even care if it's not my chase, but at least I'll get the art for it. Come on. Don't do this to me, box. So many wrappers everywhere, you guys. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Diane Judgment. I think there's another version. So I know there's Diana Moon Piercer, CSR, but there's also a CSR version with this art, which is kind of cool too. So, whoops. Come on. Dreamy Unicorn. Exposed Darkness. I haven't seen that yet. Prepared Chef. Ash Wound Shot. Okay. Got our uncommon. Chained Charge. Wow, look at that. That's cool. And super rare? Rare. Alright. Confident Oath. Confidence Oath. That's cool. Dude, we are a couple more. We're 4 packs away. I'm hoping to get one more foil, please. Nope, 3. These packs look so cool, by the way. Oh, come on. Please give me another foil. I need foils. I'm a collector. Give me them foils. I love how the foils, like, that was exciting, getting this foil here. Not like Pokemon, as I mentioned before, where every single pack has a foil, so it's not like crazy cool or anything like that. Crown, Ash One Shot, come on. 5 hearts. Come on. Oh, there's a foil right here. Looks like we got a common foil. There it is, Flickering Cinder. Look at that. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. Wow. I like that. Taking that with me. There was hopefully we get one more. Uncommon. Super rare. Ah. There we go. Got our veteran over here. And let's put all of these away for our bulk. I think vending would be a super cool thing to do here. I don't know how big my community is. I live out in Arizona, so my community is probably not the biggest. All right, I've pulled my 2 foils. I'm happy. I've got a ton of super rares. I'm happy. I just want the basic art of Snow White Wise Queen. Please. Oh, we got our uncommon right here. Come on. Voted Mortar, Horned Knight, Horsey, Evasive Positioning, Dread Stream. Okay, Summon Gale. We should be able to get our uncommon. This is gonna be a rare rare since we already got slipped on me. Another rare, yes. This is new. Incinerated Templar. That looks awesome. Give me a collector super rare actually with this one. This art looks cool. Taking that. Oh no, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, last pack magic. Last pack magic. Oh, please. Please, 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 please. You hear that, you guys? You hear that? You hear that? Look at that. First card. Okay, it's not level 3. Level 3 champion. Spirit of Fire. Undying Dreams. No, come on, Juggle Knives. Oh! Oh my god, the rare, I forgot there could be an ultra rare. Dude. Dude. Oh my god. Oh, what? I forgot there could be an ultra rare. Is it shiny? No, it's not shiny. So it's our ultra. It's gonna be our ultra rare. Okay. It's not gonna be Looking Glass, because as far as I'm aware, if I remember correctly, Looking Glass is of a darker color. But, okay. Alright, well, go ahead. Let's continue. I kind of like it how the ultra rare was the last pack. So, oh my god, dude. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's continue. Footman. Charging Gale Shot. Okay. Ember. Crypt. Burn. It's uncommon. Okay. Another uncommon. Song of Frost. Okay, we did not get Snow Wise Queen. That sucks. But, oh, I'm so sad. Why? That was my chase. I wanted at least the art. I got our ultra rare. Right? Yes. You are. Ultra. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Ooh, look at that unique ally. Nice. Beautiful card. Look at that full art. Wow. This, oh dude, if I would have gotten Snow White Queen as an old art. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. This is awesome. Look at how beautiful the art is. First of all, cat. Alice in Wonderland cat. Anybody? She's a cat girl. Okay, that's already a plus in my book. I'm gonna edit that out. And okay, we got some music going on over here. Ally, she's a tamer, distorted animal, human cat. That's a plus in my book. Okay, this is awesome. Beautiful card. What is that? Cheshire Cat, Impish Grin, Spell Shroud with Stealth. So I don't know what Spell Shroud is. Maybe you could not get hit with spells, but yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little opening, and we'll go ahead and continue with another box break. Again, episode 1, polls and perspectives. Let me know down below, and hopefully I get out that with that Instagram, as well as a full video on the Radiant booster box that's coming out with the double rate hits. So peace out, you guys. Have a good one.